Welcome on back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Andrew, and welcome to New Cities. If you are joining us for the first time here today, let me go and recap what we did in the past two episodes. So, in the last episode, we decided to go ahead and expand a little bit over to this side of our town, getting some more agricultural put in place. And something that I've done between episodes is, you might be already able to see it. Yes, I've added in some industrial buildings. What are these industrial buildings? Well, these industrial buildings are because we also got a school. So school got unlocked while I was playing through with the game, and we just got one school at the moment. We can afford to place another school, but they are really expensive this early on in the game. So we're going to hold back on that for now. But what we are going to do right now is we're going to focus on expanding our population, because if I take a look at our housing demand, our housing and agricultural demand are skyrocketing. So we're going to need to focus on that a little bit. I have the game paused at the moment, so we don't need to worry about that for the most part. And one thing I want to quickly mention is the lack of videos over the past week. So some of you may be able to tell that on the YouTube channel, there has been a lack of videos on my part. Now this, I do have a reasoning for. It's because of some IRL stuff that's been going on, and I really don't feel comfortable sharing that on YouTube because it's not really the place for it. But I will go ahead and just try and keep it as brief as possible. I'm having to do a lot of back and forth with my job, so I'll just leave it at that for now, and we will hopefully overcome that issue. Hopefully, keyword. Anyway, let's go ahead and just get some more roads placed along here. We're just going to focus on the residential first off, and then we're going to focus on the agricultural. If you guys have watched my previous two episodes, you guys will know the layout that I'm going for right here. It's a pretty simple layout, pretty organic as well, as what I'll say. It's not really the most organic it could be. It's mostly just an offshoot grid pattern, but it is gonna be most useful for us. So I'm just gonna use our fill tool here. That's gonna fill up all the spaces that we got. I could use one of the other tools that we got for zoning, but that is perfectly fine. Now, something that we did in the last episode is that we went to the testing branch. In the testing branch, we also get access to a lot more stuff. Unfortunately, we don't get any of that, or get a lot of it, until we reach certain milestones, which I don't even know what those milestones are. So that'll be an adventure in of itself. We're going to go ahead and work our way through, and we're going to go and get this going as quickly as we possibly can. Also, you guys may be able to tell that the video quality is a bit better for this episode, mostly due to the fact that between last episode and this episode, I've gone ahead and purchased a new video editor. Now, because of this new video editor, I've been needing to also get a new words hard. I've been also having to resort to switching over my video file format. Now, whenever I upload videos to YouTube, it's always uploaded in an MP4 file. However, when I am creating the videos, as in from RAW, I usually am using an MKV file. Now, because of the new editing software that I am using, I am having to use MP4 instead of MKV, just so that way I can go ahead and work around it. And we'll see where it goes from there. We'll most likely find out about something related to that later on this year. I'm going to use it for a lot of the videos that are going to be coming out over the next couple of months, and hopefully we're going to get some good use out of it. Anyway, I got this entire area all built up now. Now we just need to let the game run. If we go and let it run on 3x speed, you can see all the houses are building up. We got a little bit of retail demand, but that's going to get filled up quite nicely because of all the retail that we have zoned on the main road. We also have a lot of agricultural demand, which we really should go and expand down this side for our agricultural. So we'll focus on that. So we'll let the game run for the most part. And I just want to go ahead and get all this taken care of. Now we can go ahead and make sure that our area is pretty decent. It's not going to be the biggest size ever, but it could be bigger, is what I'll say. And all the way down. It's going to be about 30. Yep. And then it's also going to be add some quick behind me. Now we are going to need to expand this also. Do we want to have it go right there? And let's also go over there. And this is all going to be zoned in as agricultural. So let's go ahead and get this all zoned. It's going to pretty much build up in this way. So we'll get this can. Okay. So there is that. So one thing that I want to go ahead and mention on video right now is in the next coming of weeks, there is going to be a new Minecraft server. Now this has nothing to do with New Cities. It's something completely related to everyone who's supporting on Twitch and on Patreon. There's going to be a new Minecraft server that's going to be opening up later this week. Now, obviously, this is going to take some time because I'm opening up some mods first that we're using when we get started and getting it set up prepared for any hackers or anything like that in root the server. But it is going to be open for everyone who is Twitch subscribers, patrons, and anyone who is on our Discord server. So if you want to take part in that, that will be available this week. But aside from that note, let's get back into the game. So that agriculture will build up relatively quickly, and we're back to the same demand that we had before. So let's go ahead and get this area down here built up. And let's just go and follow the shoreline here. Like this. And we can make something happen. Okay, so we're gonna have happen. If I am heavy breathing at all, I do apologize for that. Let's go ahead and get this all filled up here. That's going to be our new area. Zone this area first. We utilize this space. Fill it in with a little of a lag spike right there. It is in testing, so this build up the game is going to be a bit cumbersome. I'm going to hold first here though. Meaning that's going to be harder to lay on in some areas. But we will bear Now, if you do have access to the game, I do want to go and mention that the game itself is still going through lots of changes. If I take a look at our Discord server for New Cities, there is going to be the off-chance possibility that there is going to be monorails added to the game. Now, I didn't read too far into it, but I did see something about the developer getting it set up sometime in the upcoming patches to the testing branch. So if you want to take part in that, you can go and do so when that is released. And if you guys are wondering what is going on when flipping back and forth between the different, what happens when the game pauses for a few moments, that's just me flipping off the game. So totally my fault. Oh well. Let's just go ahead and see. We do have a lot of industrial land. Ooh, okay, so we can go ahead and rezone this area. We are going to we'll leave all these buildings alone for now, and that will go and let it build up eventually. Now, what else is it that we have to work with here? Well, we got about 11,000 people inside of our city right now, and we've got a history museum that we can go and build. 3.77 million, and then we got 610K per year. Now, right now, we got a cash flow yearly of about, about 11 million in income. Total income, though, after our expenditures, is about 10.4 million. That's not bad. That's not bad. We do have a $26 million loan that we should get paid off here pretty soon. I can go and pay that off to be about 0.5 of a year at 3%, or half a year at 3%. So once when we get to 13.3 million, then we'll go and pay off the rest of that loan. But on that case, we can go ahead and get the History Museum. Now, where is it that we want to have this at? Now, because our city center is kind of like over here, I'm thinking I want to have it somewhere over here. Oh, and we got nice neighborhoods. So we got mixed zoning as well. Okay, that's going to be something to keep in mind. Oh, and it's actually 23 million. Ooh, yeah, that's not really good for us to build right now. So we'll leave that alone. Nice neighborhood, just got unlocked. Location, location, location. Mixed use zones available. So mixed use zones are pretty interesting to deal with. They only will develop in dense areas, so high land value areas as well. And then, of course, we did unlock the History Museum. If someone builds a mansion, they'll sponsor a zoo. Okay, I didn't even know about that. So we'll get a zoo unlocked pretty soon. But as you can see, this is only like maybe 1/100th of a game of the size of the game that we're gonna be going off of here. So we're gonna have a pretty high value in terms of demand. So we're gonna be working with that quite nicely. But let's go ahead and continue on here. Let's get some more residential put inside, and let's go ahead and try and fill it up. So we're gonna go and get this expanded down to about right here. Oh, you're gonna be on the borderline. Okay. You're gonna go right there. Oh, and you're not gonna want to go on there. Okay. I guess I can do something like this instead. Okay, that's kind of odd. I wasn't expecting that, but okay. We can go ahead and build you down here, and then build you down to there. Okay. That seems perfectly fine to me. Let's just go ahead and get this all built up, and we will get some more work done here. Let's just go ahead and have you right there, and then let's go ahead and build you up. I don't think I want to do that. Nope. So we'll have court locations along this road, but other than that, we won't really have anything special. And I guess we can have this one connect straight through to that road, but not really by doing much else. Okay. So there's all that. That's all going to get zoned as residential, not as industrial. Okay. Might want to create an area pretty soon here about getting industrial built up. So that will be a task for the rest of this episode. Preferably. Let's also go ahead and get that zoned in as the rest there. And this entire road's going to get zoned in eventually. Let's also go ahead and expand this road down by about 1 block's worth. And I'm going to have it kind of turn by a unit or two. then I'm going to have it come down this road here. Okay. Have it go in a little bit of a curve, similar to what I have over here, just so that it's a bit larger of one. And let's go ahead and expand you down to there. I don't think I want to have these pretty much do much, except for maybe connect up to this. That's about right. And there we go. And that should do us. Okay, so I think this area over here, if I go and put some commercial right along here, I can go and make this all industrial. I don't think it's going to get us much density though, because we do need to have high density in order to build over here. Okay, so let's go and leave that to its own accord, I'd say. Build right there, yeah. Okay, so we'll leave that alone right there. Let's also get some commercial along the main road. Okay, that should do us good for now. Maybe go and get some more agricultural built up, because we do have a little bit of demand there. So let's go ahead and build up some more agricultural. Gonna go and do something like this. And do something to go ahead and just appease the masses. Let's see, nothing special, okay? Nothing special. We can always make these extend a bit further, but well. Okay, and it looks like our industrial or our agricultural area is going to build up quite nicely. Okay, there we go. So that's our agricultural area built up. We still need more. Okay, so this is something that I feel is a bit of a imbalance with the game. The game kind of favors to have a demand for agricultural more than anything. So you're going to have a lot more agricultural within your city than anything else, in my honest opinion. Maybe later on in the game, when we get something that will go and cut back on the demand for agricultural, we could go ahead and demolish a bit of agricultural estate. But other than that, there's not really much change that we can go off of. For now, that is. For now. But it can always change. It can always change. But on that note, let's go ahead and see what else we can do here. So, I want to try and build up over near this lake that we got up in this, I'll call this north area. I want to kind of build up over near this lake in the north. It's a pretty massive lake. In fact, it's more of a, this area right here is more of a peninsula. It kind of reminds me a little bit about how this conforms to San Francisco. Similar to that. If not, we can possibly go ahead and go towards this lake, or even the one down here. That is a whole bunch of different opportunities, is what I'll say. So let's go ahead and get some more roads going along here. We don't really need much, but we will go and get them taken care of. Let's actually upgrade that to be a main road, because we actually need that. And let's go ahead and just bring that along there. Let's go ahead and have you come straight down. And then you are just going to have a few different spaces. Okay. Also, I think I'm going to have you connect to the main road. Oh, there we go. Okay. And then we are going to have you connect to the main road as well. There we go. That should hopefully do us some good. I am gratefully hoping so. I don't think we really got much of a demand that's going to be needed to be fulfilled by the agricultural. So we'll just need to go ahead and keep an eye on it for now. Okay. So if we go ahead and take a look at our demand, we do have housing demand that's popped up. We do have not a lot of housing that's left open, so what we can do is utilize this tool right here. Let's go ahead and go up a little bit, and then come back down on this side. And then just go ahead and fill in the spaces. Yep. And I think that should hopefully do us. I'm going to have to also de-zone a couple bits because I did see that it's zoned an area close by to the industrial. So we're going to need to go ahead and do something about that. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually delete that road. Oh. There we go. Wrong tool is being deleted. There we go. Oh, there we go. Let's go ahead and just have you guys on that road right there. That should hopefully do us some good. We got that, the man down there. It's all a balancing game. It's all a balancing game. Now, I think that's all I'm going to do for this episode. When I come back, I'm going to actually have played through the game for about one in-game year. One in-game year I'm going to play through because I want to go ahead and get into some good stuff. We're at 15,000 population, and hopefully by the time I see you guys in the next episode, we will be close, maybe not all the way close, but close enough to 20,000 for our next milestone, which I believe the next milestone is getting the City Hall. So if you guys are enjoying this video and enjoying this series, please do go ahead, make sure you hit that like button. It helps me out a ton. Let me know you want to see these videos, and I will definitely see you guys in the next episode. Have a good one, everyone.